Hey, I think I can hear you now.
Ah,
There you go.
okay.
Perfect. Awesome.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's all right. I mean, we figure it out. You,
yeah, okay.
you figure it out. So that's okay.
Yeah,
How you doing?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. You're gonna
Yeah.
help to, you're gonna, I need your help. How do I pronounce your name correctly? I don't want to mispronounce.
It's Chi.
Chi? Okay.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Let me just change the name because we used it once before with my wife. You hang on a minute.
I see. I see. Where are you?
Okay, there you go.
So you're in Singapore?
Yeah, that's right. Southeast Asia. I think I'm about 13 hours ahead of you.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Welcome
Yeah,
to
pleasure
coaching.
to meet you. Thank you so much.
Yes, my pleasure. And yeah, very nice meeting you. Welcome to coaching. So looks like you signed up for 6 months of coaching, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Got you right.
Okay, perfect. So
Uh-huh.
for the next 6 months, we're gonna be meeting on the weekly basis, once a week. The
Mm-hmm.
meetings are 1 hour long, the meetings,
Yeah.
and basically my goal is to basically guide you on every step and basically focus your attention where it needs to go for that particular week, right?
Okay.
So at the
All
end
right.
of every call, I'm gonna assign you homework.
Okay.
And actually, I put everything in writing what your next action steps should be. And I also every call is recorded, right, on Zoom. So in that same homework file, I include the link to the call if you want to watch it.
Okay.
They only stay on Zoom for so long. So if you want to download it to have it on your computer, you can.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
they will only be accessible, for a limited amount of time. So
Okay.
and yeah, I mean, it seems like you've done a lot of things, right? You sent me like a quick summary yesterday, which just showed me
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
how organized you are, which is great.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Okay. Thank you.
so today, I mean, I want to basically focus on the first call is really like focusing on the foundation of the business,
Mm-hmm.
which is mainly like just making sure you have business managers set up the right way, the fan pages are set up the right way,
Mm-hmm.
um, ad accounts if you have any already set up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that in short, like that's what we go through during the first call. Um,
Okay.
so if you can share the screen with me, you
Sure.
know, we can go over all your business managers, your profiles. Um, but yeah, do you have any experience? I guess before we even go that route, just tell me a little bit about you. Like, do you have, I know you've done a lot in terms of like following the training, but have you
Yeah.
done anything online before? Like, have you had any success online in running ads in any way, or how much experience do you have, I guess?
Okay. Actually, I do Amazon store and Etsy store for physical products. So I've done a bit of drop shipping, e-commerce stuff kind of things. Yeah, so I have currently a Amazon store running on Amazon, but I do only drop shipping. I don't do product that are sent directly to Amazon for fulfillment. I've run little bit of ads on Facebook as well. But of course, I didn't have much success on the return of investment. So my ROI is pretty low. So the only problem that I have is that I don't know how to read the data to make improvements to the ad campaigns. So that's where I'm basically lost. So moving forward, I think I need to have a lot of help from you to help me analyze the data and see where I'm missing to help me improve my return of investments on the ad spends.
Okay, awesome. So
Yeah.
have you launched any conversion campaigns yet for
Uh,
affiliate?
for for affiliate, no, I basically have been only doing physical products on Amazon and Etsy. Yeah, so like I mentioned, I just need another set of eyes to help me see the data and to help me understand the data better.
100%. let's do
Okay.
it. Okay, so
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah, if you can share your screen, that's great. I'm glad you have
Sure.
some
Just a
experience
moment.
with e-commerce, so you understand how it
Hmm.
works, right? Like going through a testing phase, that there's some investment in there, not like expecting wins right away. And
Yeah.
because basically, we're gonna go I have to go through that, right? In the beginning to find a winning campaign, we gotta test a few
Yeah.
things, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, before we even start talking about a conversion campaign, the first step is to make sure that you're set up correctly to avoid being shut down.
Sure.
So yeah, in the same place where you click to basically start your video, you can share your screen. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. So I guess the best place to start is I shared a Google Drive folder with you. Did you have a chance to look at that?
Yeah, I did. I briefly went through it early on. So
Okay.
hang on a second.
Let me show you what's in there, right? Because it's just a
Okay.
better way for us to communicate.
Yeah, just give me a moment. Okay, I got it.
Cool. Excellent. So yeah, that's one of the files that are in there. If you can go to the actual folder,
Hang on a minute.
I think it's the next tab over. Perfect. All right. Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
So just so you know, like that 90-day student welcome packet, that's just like summarizing how the coaching program works. We
Yep.
basically, during the first week, we talk more about foundation profiles, and then we go into offers and how to build an offer, how to launch. And then the third phase,
Mm-hmm.
really like how to scale, how to take it to the next level, right?
Yeah.
Typically, most students sign up for 90 days. I love working with 6-month students because I feel like 90 days is kind of rushing it. So
Okay.
6 months is a good time, right? To make
Yep.
sure you learn everything. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's perfect. We're just, even though the packet says 90 days, we're just gonna
Mm-hmm.
space it out a little more. We're gonna have more time to talk about exactly what you want, which is analyzing campaigns, making decisions based on data,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So then you have all those folders there, starting from the top how-to folder. I basically share like step-by-step guides as we talk about things. I add things in here. Right now, you only have those 3 files. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
just some of the business rules that we follow once you launch a campaign. Nothing that you have to worry about immediately. Um,
Okay.
as we talk about things, I'll refer to this and tell you, hey, inside that folder, there's like a step-by-step if you want to follow it. Um, so this is what that folder is. Now, go back to your name, click on your name up top. The reports folder, okay, that is, we have 2 reports in there right now. The launch checklist are every single item that has to be done before you launch a conversion campaign, right?
Sure.
So the first like typically takes like 3 or 4 weeks to launch. Depending on the student, we might be able to do it sooner. Um,
Mm.
but those are the things we'll be working on for the next couple of weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, some of
Uh-huh.
them I think you've done it already. So we'll review
Yeah.
it.
For the first few steps, I've already done it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So that's good. You're ahead. We might be able to launch a little bit faster.
No, I rather take it slowly and because it's taken me a while for every step I try not to rush things. I just took my time to make sure that I get everything correct before I execute it. So just to make sure that I do not get my ad account banned because I've experienced it before and it's very very challenging to get the account back.
Yeah. And I totally get that. And I'll make sure that
Yeah.
I teach you all the steps that will minimize the risk, right? Because there's always a risk. But
Yeah, that's right.
for that, but that's a good mentality. Now, this right here is like basically what we're gonna talk about today. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I ask you that during coaching that you use this report because that way I can know exactly what you have available, especially if we start scaling, right? And then
Okay.
if you want to keep using it after coaching, go ahead. It's the report that I use myself to keep track of my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's to
Okay.
keep track of my profiles, my business managers, my pages, my ad account,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I keep track of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes to building that, there's a link right there on the bottom if you want to open it.
Yeah, I think I have this here. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
probably saw that in the training, right?
Yep, I
How
did.
we, how we recommend building.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any questions about this? Is this too confusing, or is it clear how we recommend to?
Okay. Actually, this is a little bit confusing because at
Okay,
the moment I currently have two Facebook account. One the first Facebook account it was created a long time ago. That's more of my own personal Facebook account, and then I tried launching a few ads over there, and since then the account has been already disabled for reasons that I'm not sure why. So I created a second one basically on the current one that I've used to launch my first face likes campaign. So this second one, which is also what I use to launch my drop shipping business on Amazon as well. And so far the account has been okay. It's very clean, and I haven't got any issues yet. So I don't understand this diagram here, essentially on the reason why I have to do this. So maybe perhaps moving on, I need your guide on to explain to me how this works.
perfect. So, before I explain it, let me ask you a couple of questions. So, how
Yeah,
long
sure. Mm.
has it been since you created that second profile, the one that you have attached to your e-commerce?
It's been about a year and a half, I think. So everything is okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
And how many business managers do you have under that
Okay,
profile?
there's only one business manager. I tried to create another one, but unfortunately, I don't know for some reason they don't allow me. So I presently only have one business manager on that account.
Okay. And that
Yeah.
has your e-commerce stuff to it. I
I
mean,
it's running, and there's nothing wrong with it. Can you
okay.
see this?
This ad account is disabled actually. You see that?
No, it's because of payment.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah, just now I tried to make payment on it because for some reason it says my primary card is not not able to charge for some reason, so I'm not sure.
okay. So that's
So
usually not a big deal.
I just added a new payment, and hopefully it's able to go through later.
Okay. Can you refresh this? So if you just added, it might be still refreshing. It's still disabled.
Yeah,
Let's
some
click
reason.
on all
Yeah,
tools right there and then go to business support home.
hang on a minute, my connection's a little slow. I don't know why.
That's all right. We'll wait for it to pop up.
Okay,
So you're gonna see if you scroll down over here, you're gonna see business support home,
business report home.
support. So that one up. You as I circled it, you moved it. So
Oh,
uh
okay.
go up right there under business settings. You see
Yeah,
business support
this
home.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Now, yeah, click there. If you just click pay, it should because it should restore the account right away. So,
Yeah, that's right. Just now I saw that, I put in a new credit card, and
okay.
then it says pay now. I've
Yes.
done this actually 3 times already.
Oh, really? And it's not going
Yeah,
through, the payment
it
is
says
not.
it says successfully charged. So it
Okay.
says it may take 5 minutes, but
It's
when
been a
I go
lot longer
back,
than that.
yeah, I still couldn't run. I think, don't know why.
Okay, so hopefully it will reinstate that. It
Yeah.
should. It's not a big deal. Usually,
Mm-hmm.
it's like as long as you pay for it, they reinstate the account. If not, you do have that contact support, which you can try to reach out via chat, right? But
Sure.
you
Yeah.
can try that after the call.
No
Um,
problem. Yeah.
so if you click right here, it's gonna give you like a summary overview. Yeah. Okay. So you have some ads rejected under your second one, right?
Yeah.
And when did you try to create the other business manager? Was it today?
No, it's like a couple of months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I tried, but for some reason it says at this point in time the additional business manager account is not allowed. I don't know why.
Okay. Can you click view assets next to the other ad account? Yeah.
I think this one is mainly because of some of the items. It's not a major thing. That's why
Yeah.
the account is not disabled. So it's just a few items because for some reason I think Facebook has got some issue with medical products or something like that. So that's why they rejected it. I
So,
asked to be reviewed previously, but now but somehow they didn't allow it. So I didn't sell these products anymore.
okay. So are you going to use this business manager for e-commerce, or are you just like focusing on affiliate right now?
On and off, I'm still using this for e-commerce.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
so depending on the next time, because the reason why I stopped running ads for this store at the moment because, like I mentioned earlier on, I don't understand the data to scale up and make improvements. So I'll probably not run any ads for the time being on this e-commerce account.
But eventually, once you learn, yeah, because once you
Yeah, yeah.
buy ads, I'm sure you're gonna do a lot better on your e-commerce stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just keeping this on hold for a while.
Yeah. All right. So the reason why I'm asking these questions is we should separate, right? So your i5 digital media should
Yeah,
be your e-commerce business manager. So anything you do in there is just going to
yeah.
be for your e-commerce stuff. And then
Okay.
we'll build a second business manager under this profile
Yeah.
that basically will be your affiliate business manager.
Oh, okay. Is it the norm to do this, or is it a big problem if I stay on this?
So ideally, I would recommend my students to separate as much as they can.
Oh, okay.
So if you could, I would even do my e-commerce on one profile and
Mm-hmm.
then my affiliate under a different profile, right?
I see.
But if you tell me that at the moment you can't, then you can't, right? So
Yeah, that's right.
got to know your scenario and basically we can adjust, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the course has recommendations on a lot of things, but there's some sort of flexibility depending on what your resources are. Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
so my other question is on that other profile, right? Before
Yeah.
we start building stuff here, on the one that
Mm-hmm.
said that you got restricted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had the first profile there. So are you restricted on the business manager level or are you restricted on the profile level?
On the business manager level.
Okay. So you can still use that profile, it's just the business managers are restricted, is what you're
Yeah, but I haven't tried that. Tried to create another business manager on that profile for a while.
Mhm.
So maybe I'll try later once our call is over.
Okay. So let's try to create the second business manager here anyways.
Sure. Okay.
So go to business.facebook.com/create.
Okay.
If you scroll down, you should see the option to create an account. See
Don't see it.
there? Right there, you passed it. Go down slightly, just a little.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah.
go. All right.
Just call it um affiliate BM, I guess, one or affiliate BM. Yeah, affiliate BM one for now. Because that name can be changed, just so you know.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
I'll just
And then
put,
for the email address,
yeah, the same email that you use to log into your Facebook account.
okay. What email did I use? I can't remember. Because this account I use a phone number.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any emails associated to this account?
I can't remember.
We can check, go on a new tab and open just your regular facebook.com, and then we'll go
Okay,
into the
hang on.
profile settings.
Okay.
Click on your picture,
Uh,
there, on your profile picture on the top right corner, like yeah, and then go to settings.
okay.
Settings and privacy, go to settings. Then on the left side, you see the menu there that says Meta Account Center. There's a link that says see more in Add Account Center. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you click on, yeah, I believe if you click on personal details, it should show if you have any emails associated. You really don't. You just have
Yeah,
phone.
I don't.
Okay. So do you have just use any email then, I guess. Yeah.
Mm, email address.
Yeah, just choose the Facebook account.
Already in use. Hang on. Sorry about the connection, man.
No, no, that's all right. Perfect. All right. So go to
Okay.
yeah, and I'll go to your yeah.
Okay, hang on. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Is it not going through?
Yeah. It says I've reached the limit for the number of businesses I can create at this time.
Wow, that's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. I only have one. I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. It's okay. We can try this later. I'll try this later again.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's fine, but we got to figure out how to get you a business profile, like a business manager, right? For you to use,
Yeah, that's right.
because you're using that ad account unless we keep it under that one B business manager for now. Uh,
Okay.
the other way to get more business managers is, so let me tell you how I started, right? If you go back to
Okay.
that picture, that bubble chart,
Uh,
with
bubble chart. Okay,
like
hang on.
the BMs and the
Okay. Yeah.
so usually, and it's unusual that you can only have one BM, but
Yeah.
most
Mm-hmm.
profiles you can have two, right? So
Mm-hmm.
in my scenario, this was me. Profile one was my profile, right? So I created
Okay.
two BMs under my name. Each business
Yeah.
manager will have its own page. They're usually in the same
Mm-hmm.
niche, right? Like if you're gonna run health
Okay.
products, we keep it under the same niche, and they each have their own ad accounts, right?
Okay.
And then profile number two for me was actually my wife's profile because
Okay.
she understood that that I was trying to build a business and she doesn't really use her profile for business. So she's
Okay.
like, here's my login, you know, do what you have to do. So I built everything under her name.
Okay.
And my profile three, because profile three, we call it a gatekeeper. That's just a backup admin. So the only reason why that's there is because shutdowns can happen on different levels, right? Facebook can
Okay.
shut you down on the profile level. And when I say profile level, they don't like remove the access for you to log into Facebook. You can still log in. It just
Yeah.
means that they don't allow that profile to do anything business related. That's what
Ah, I
it,
see.
yeah. Or on a
Okay.
business manager level, a shutdown can happen where they're like nothing under that business manager is allowed to basically run.
Okay. Yeah.
Or sometimes it's on the just on the ad account level. Like right now, you have two ad accounts, and one of
Yeah.
your ad accounts is actually restricted. It's a minor restriction, but you have a shutdown, right? It's
Yeah.
restricted. You can't advertise. So it can happen on multiple levels, and for that reason, we have a backup just in case there is a shutdown on the actual like profile level. So let's say we were
Mm-hmm.
running on yours and then you were shut down. You want to have that someone there because then that person can add a different profiles and you don't lose your BMs, right? Because you
Okay.
need a profile to create the BM, the business
Yes.
manager, but once it's created, it has its own life, right? So if you add
Yeah.
another backup admin, they have ownership
Mm-hmm.
to the business. Basically, every
Okay.
time you add someone and you give them full access, they own it now, right? So
Okay.
you need the profile to create, but you don't need the profile to run, or you could even transfer to a different profile after it's created. Um,
Yeah.
the easiest way to understand, like I tell my students, a business manager is like a corporation, right? You need a
Yeah.
person to basically file for the corporation, but once it's alive, then it has its own life. It can be sold, can be transferred. Same thing for the
Uh-huh.
business manager, right? So I told you all that because if you have a family member that is, that you're able to use their profile, you can
Yeah,
basically create the BMs under their profile,
yeah,
right? And then just add your profile as a backup. That way
yeah.
you would be able to run. So you would have more
Hmm.
business managers. So do you have anybody that can give you access to that will not use their Facebook profile for ads?
Okay, I have two. One is my missus, of course, my wife, and I also have a virtual assistant who is also my secondary admin. So I essentially have two other people whom I can ask for their access to create the profiles.
Yeah. So what I would do in your case, I would structure this, a little bit different, right? I would go to
Okay.
your wife's profile here,
Yeah, yeah.
profile number 2, and basically
Uh-huh.
create the business managers.
Okay.
But I would then add your profile as a backup admin, right, to hers, and
Oh, okay.
kind of forget the third person for now because
Okay.
you don't have anything under yours anyways. And
Yeah.
you have one, and that one you can keep it for your e-commerce stuff, so we won't touch it. So the one
Okay.
that is created under your name, like we'll leave it as
Yeah.
is. You're not gonna touch it, but the ones under your wife's profile, we can build
Yeah.
for affiliate, right?
Okay.
And essentially, if you build it this way, you don't need a gatekeeper because you and your wife are already on it, so you already have a
Yeah.
back, right?
Okay.
Um, so that will be the first two business managers, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Eventually, we recommend if you want to grow your affiliate business, we recommend building more structures like this, right? So building additional
Okay.
profile,
Mm-hmm.
but then we can talk more about how to create profiles down the road. I mean, we don't have to
Okay.
what we have to focus on first is having that first BM, at least one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then next is thinking of the long term, building additional BMs just in case like there's ever shutdowns, then you have a direction where you can go, right?
Okay.
You're not
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah. So anyway, coming to since we're on this, so it's okay for me to keep my virtual assistant's access for now, but I will request and I'll ask my wife's Facebook account to get access and create the other profiles. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want
Yeah.
to
Okay.
add your virtual assistant to the BMs as well, you can. So you're just gonna have three like admins to it, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So, okay, then just a question regarding the meaning of a profile. A profile means it's a Facebook page, right?
No. So those are two different things, right? A
Okay.
Facebook profile, when we say profile, that's your profile, like it's personal, right? It's your account.
Which means it's the Facebook account.
It's the Facebook account. Yeah, profile
Okay,
is the
got it.
Facebook
Yeah.
account. So a
Okay.
fan page, it looks like a profile. It looks like a profile inside of your profile, right? The way they have
Okay.
it set up, like,
Yeah.
like if you go to your Facebook page, I'll show you, but it looks just like a profile inside of your profile, but it's a page.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
page, and
Yeah.
you can't have
Yeah,
friends.
because my I'm a little confused sometimes because you see when on my Facebook page, right? Uh
Just go to
for
facebook.com.
example, hang on a minute. Yeah, because my confusion is when I click on here,
Mhm.
I see all the profiles.
Yeah, they call
It,
it profiles there. I can see how that's
yeah,
confusing, but that's your
yeah, okay,
that's your profile, and that's a fan
yeah,
page. That's a fan
okay.
page.
These are the two others are my fan page. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, all right, got it.
And
Yeah,
how you can distinguish them? I mean, profiles, you can have friends, right? You have more
uh-huh,
access to like some of the Facebook tools.
sure.
Pages
Mm-hmm.
are more limited. Pages can have followers, but not friends, right?
I see. Okay, all
Different.
right. Okay, I mean, it's still a little confusing, but I think ultimately I'll get there. So for now, I think since I only have my own active business manager, which is on BM1 on this chart, So I will ask my wife to get her access. And then from there, what you're suggesting is once I have access to account, I will add myself as an admin as well in her profile account.
Yeah.
And then,
Just sorry to just cut you off, but you're
yeah,
gonna add yourself to the business manager, not to her
okay.
profile. So you
Okay,
won't have access to her profile. You're gonna have access to the business managers that you create under her profile.
okay. Yeah, okay. Because at the present moment, of course, she doesn't have any business manager. So I will create one business account first and then maybe create another one separately. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, do one at a time. Yeah,
So I'll just create one first and then a while later, maybe sometime later, I'll create another one. Is that correct?
that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can build just one to start, build it correctly, and
yeah.
then next week you work on the other one. Totally.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay,
So
got it.
to create that, you're gonna go to business.facebook.com/create,
Yeah,
and then you're gonna create the business manager. Now, the fan page, once you add yourself to her business manager, you
yeah,
you currently have a health fan page, right? I noticed in your profile.
yeah.
So we can take that fan page that you are already have and basically
Uh,
like transfer that into the business manager
okay.
to manage from there.
Yeah, okay. So that means I will send ownership or rather remove my access on my own business manager and transfer it to my wife. Is that correct?
For the fan page.
Yeah, for the fan page, the health fan page that I currently have.
No, so because you're gonna be an admin to her business manager, uh,
Yeah.
basically once you add yourself as an admin,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna go inside of the business manager, and from the business manager, there's gonna be an option under fan
Yeah.
pages.
Yeah.
That's the two options are create a fan page or
Yeah.
import a fan page. So you're gonna import
Okay.
a fan page, and then once you click there, the fan page gets imported to inside of the business manager. So the business manager owns the page,
Yeah.
not your personal profile, right? But you still have access to it because you own the business manager now, right?
Sure. Okay.
Those things are all going to be connected.
All
Um,
right.
and that's the easiest way because then you don't have to build a fan page again. I mean,
Okay.
next week you're going to have to build another one anyways, right? So it's up to
Yeah.
you. You're going to create a new
Okay.
one. I
Okay.
would recommend starting with at least two
Okay.
to start. So then we can talk about fan page and how to set up how to set up the fan page correctly. Those would be the next.
Yeah.
Um, we can review the fan page that you already have and see how you got that set up and talk about
Okay.
the adjustments that needs to
Yeah.
be.
Okay, just one more question regarding gaining access to my wife's profile.
Mhm,
Okay, I'm presently using my own computer, all right, my own laptop to do this. But
mhm.
if I were to log out of my own Facebook account and try to log in my wife's Facebook account on the same laptop with the same IP address, will Facebook detect that I'm doing something funny? Because that's where the reason of the proxies come in, correct?
Yeah, so that's a great question, and I'm glad you
Yeah,
have that understanding. So
yeah,
Facebook, it's not that they think you're going to be doing something funny. It's more like they want to protect you, actually. That's why they shut you down.
yeah.
If there is unusual activity, they can shut you down, right? So
Yes, correct.
logging into a brand new computer and then going into creating a business manager right away could cause unusual activity, right?
Oh, so getting another brand new computer to do it will Facebook will detect that I'm doing something dodgy.
Because they if you and they actually show you this under your profile settings, you can see the history of every device that you've logged into,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. That's why I'm concerned about.
So I would recommend doing all that under whatever computer she typically logs into her Facebook account.
Oh well, but that is only to set everything up first, right? But once
Just
once that is set up, because obviously it's her own laptop computer, I don't want to be hogging it,
Mhm.
you know.
That's why I said add your profile as a backup, because
Yeah,
you just need to go in there once, create the
yeah,
business manager, and add your email as a backup. After that,
okay,
you no longer need her profile anymore,
yeah.
because after you add your profile as a backup, you will have ownership of the business manager. So now you
So
can come
it,
to your computer, and instead of seeing one business manager, you're gonna see two, because one it's hers that you're a backup, right?
okay. So all I need is to use her computer to do the setup in the initial phase to get all the business manager accounts set up. Then add myself as an admin. Then I'll from there on I will continue working on my own personal laptop.
Perfect. You got it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because I'm very concerned about this, and I've done this before in the past, and then for some reason, got myself banned from advertising or whatever. That's why the other profile that I have, I never use it for this laptop.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
It
okay,
doesn't
all
associate
right,
or trigger anything.
yeah,
It's good, but don't like, so it's good to be cautious with Facebook. I always say like you're walking on eggshells, right?
yeah, that's right.
Walking on eggshell. But at the same time, there's being cautious and there's overthinking sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I could be on I could be overthinking sometimes. That's why I don't want to rush into things. And I've always, since then, I've been very slow in executing things.
But trust me, I'm super cautious, because if you watch all my interviews, you're gonna see that when I had success initially, and then the biggest thing that hurt me was actually 4 years ago, election year, I lost everything. So I was on fire doing like 3, 4 thousand a day, and then
Oh
I
gosh.
lost everything. So I had to stop for like 6 months
Oh,
almost.
really?
Yeah, so like I was just building during those 6 months,
Uh-huh.
and I learned a lot about shutdowns, and like, so, and we all know this in coaching now, like about being like cautious. So if
Yeah,
I'm glad you asked that question. I was gonna
yeah,
recommend that you logged into a different browser anyway. So now
yeah,
that you understand that, as long as you log into her own computer, create the
yeah.
business manager, add yourself, and then you're all
Mm-hmm.
set. Because then you're gonna come in here, and when you add yourself as a backup admin, the email that you're gonna add there is the one that you just added to the profile here. Remember that.
Okay, okay, got it.
And
Yeah,
then from that point, you're gonna manage everything from your own profile. You're gonna be fine.
I see. Okay, got it. Yeah, understand.
Okay. And then
Yeah. Uh,
going, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean it's looking at this chart, it's still confusing, but I think I'll just need a little bit of time to think through, and then maybe review our coaching video for today, and then I'll figure it out a little bit more.
I promise you make more sense with time. I promise you. But
Yeah, okay,
don't stress, because as long as you focus on the activities that I'm gonna add into your homework file and you get those
okay,
done, you're gonna be
yeah,
making progress.
okay, got it. Thank you so
Right.
much.
Right. So yeah, don't think you have to like know it all today. Like, things, I'm sure as you start doing things, it will make a lot more sense for sure.
Yeah, I know.
So good. So we already know how to basically set up your first two business managers, right? Now,
Okay,
the next item there is a fan page, and you already have one. So let's review yours and see if you should make any
okay,
changes on that.
sure. So click this, go to my profile.
Oh, are you even
Yeah.
thinking about using that for affiliate, right? That's the biggest question, I guess, because
Uh, you mean this for this one to run campaigns later?
Mhm.
Yeah, this is what I plan to actually.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Okay.
I like the name. I like the profile picture there for health
Yeah.
offers. 90% of the
Uh-huh.
offers are geared towards women. Most of the buyers
Yeah.
are women. It's always good to
Yeah.
have a looking women like that as
Yeah.
your page profile picture.
Mm-hmm.
Now for your cover up top, you're more okay. So wealth, wellness, and romance. I guess, yeah, you have it all there. And it's
Mm.
good because this page is like you could promote like wealth offers as well, right? It's not limited.
Yeah, it's essentially what my idea was that instead of having three different profile pages, I might as well bundle everything together on one, but then I focus on one or two niches, either wellness or romance or wealth or wellness, for example.
Mm-hmm. Or even
Yeah,
like
that's my
the
idea.
relationship offers, you could do those. But we're definitely gonna start with one offer, okay? In affiliate, we work one offer at a time.
Yeah, I know.
And then once you're like you're comfortable and you're ready to manage two offers, then you can.
Yeah,
But
sure. Okay.
this part will be focusing on one offer.
Right. Okay.
So I like initially like your setup here, it's all good. Now under the about section, if you click there, what do you have there? So you have, yeah, you have that email there. Okay. Now we usually recommend adding a blog, right? And a blog is just,
Okay.
it's not like a blog that you have to update daily or anything like complicated like that. It's just like a
Yeah.
one page blog with some articles in it. And the only reason is we believe that gives the fan page more credibility with Facebook. So if there's ever
Okay.
like a Facebook human like reviewing your stuff, then they see that you
Yeah.
actually have a blog, right? That like it gives the
Okay.
fan page more credibility.
Okay.
And I can show you what that looks like. If you go to a new tab and just open facebook.com, I'll pull one of my students' pages that I can show you.
Facebook.com, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So search for the healthy Mondays. So
This
that
one.
first fan page there, yeah. So if you go to
Okay.
the about section, well, I guess it's right there. You see the link to the blog right there?
This one.
Yeah. So click on it.
Okay.
So this was built in ClickFunnels, right? Do you have a
Oh,
ClickFunnels?
okay. I haven't signed up yet because I'm obviously I'm not ready, so I don't wanna waste the time sitting on the account without doing anything.
Yeah. So you can build a blog in ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels now they have the 2.0 and they have the classic version, right? So I don't like the
Okay.
2.0 version. I like the classic because for affiliate, we only need very basic things, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way this blog was built, I mean, we just copied and pasted like some articles from different health blogs in here, like
Yeah.
really simple stuff and linked to those blogs, right? Uh,
Okay.
And if you go that route of ClickFunnels Classic, I can
Yeah.
actually send you a template that will make it easier for you to build a blog just like this. And you can just
Okay.
like your logo or your fan page name up
Yeah.
there and then build your page, right? I can,
Okay. Yeah.
if you end up
So for
signing
the
up,
web, so if you are suggesting to build a blog, so all I need to do is just use ClickFunnels to build it, and
yeah,
then take some of the templates and then just um link it to the website and social links here.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll review that and see how it works, and then I'll probably create one on based on your suggestion.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
under privacy and legal information, if you go to his page, you're gonna see a privacy policy link. Um, so if you click on privacy and legal
Okay.
right there,
Okay. Yeah.
so that's a privacy policy. There's a space
Sure.
to put that on your Facebook fan page that can also
Yeah.
be built inside of ClickFunnels. Uh,
Okay.
Again, if you sign up for Classic, I'll send you this template, and
Yeah.
all you have to do is change the fan page name to put your name, right? I think right up
Sure.
top on like the first line there, you see
Right. Yeah.
guided by the Healthy Monday. So you're just gonna put your information.
Sure. Okay. Got it.
So
Yeah, that'll be great if you can send me the template sample, then I'll work on it this next few days or whatever.
yeah, as soon as you sign up for ClickFunnels Classic, let me know and I'll send you that.
Sure.
And I mean, going back to fan page, that's about it for like setup. It's just having a blog and a privacy policy helps with credibility.
Okay.
Even things like
Yeah.
shutdowns could
Yeah.
happen less often, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the other thing is having the profanity filter turned on. When you set up this page,
Uh,
you do
yeah,
that?
that's done. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then for your
Uh,
posts on the fan page,
yeah.
how are you?
For the posts, I've already got about 15 posts. That's why I started running a Facebook likes campaign. But I realized that I ran a wrong campaign. Instead of a Facebook likes, I did a post engagement. So I probably have to stop that maybe today and change it.
And you're probably running in your personal ad account too, which is not an account we're gonna use. Oh,
Okay.
actually, is this it? So, oh no, so you're running
Yeah.
the business manager.
So I was running this, which is engagement instead of a Facebook page. So I created a Facebook page campaign now, but I haven't started running it. So I'll probably stop this ad set 1 and then run the ad set 2 for the Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah, which
I would
is what I
say
did wrong.
because this ad account here
Yeah,
is under your e-commerce business manager, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
I would say just as soon as you reactivate this account, pause
yeah,
pause
yeah.
the ad and don't
Yeah.
run anything else under here because we will transfer the page to your wife's business manager.
Okay.
We'll run it from there.
All right. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
Sure.
start warming up yet. We can talk about how to warm up next week. How to do
Okay.
it
Yeah. Sure.
properly.
I can even stop it now if
You
I'm not
can't
sure whether I
because
can stop.
you have to fix that payment issue.
Ah, yeah. Sure. Okay. All right. No problem. I'll sort it out later.
Okay. So
Yeah.
under under so we were gonna check your posts, your fan page posts.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. So these are all the posts that I've been posting. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, more than 10 already.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many per day are you doing right now?
Alternate days I do 2 per day,
I
and
see.
then the other day I do only 1.
Okay.
So now I have more than 10. I basically follow what the training video says, 1, 2 posts a day, just to warm it up.
Okay, good. Yeah, as long as you
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
doing that because then next week you should be ready to like start warming it up. Uh,
Okay, yeah. So you're suggesting later once the account payment issue is resolved, I will stop running my campaigns, right?
yeah, because this right here, that ad account is under the business manager that we determined today that will be your
Yeah, yeah.
e-commerce.
Sure.
So
All
then
right.
we can just transfer the page to the other
Yeah.
business manager. I don't even think
Okay.
this fan page is under your e-commerce business manager. We can double check.
Okay.
Uh, if you go
Business suite.
to, yeah, you can go through there.
Okay, this is under, yeah, it's under
Oh, it is.
my business account.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, fix that payment. We'll remove it from here and add it on the other. We'll transfer the fan page. We can do that.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
I'll walk you through that. Don't try to do that on your own. Like next week we
Okay,
can do it.
sure.
Just
Yeah,
keep doing
I'll just
drag and
create
pull.
create the business manager account on my wife's Facebook profile first, and then I'll wait for you next week.
Yeah, and then if you feel comfortable, if everything works out smoothly, like you're not shut down on the business manager or anything,
Yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
want to venture and try to create the second one under her account and build
Okay.
another page under it because you need one page per business manager. So you'd need to build similar fan page, right? Under there.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so if it's okay, when I'm going through until the next week when I meet you again, can I send you an email to ask questions or anything?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
Thank you
meet
so
one
much.
hour per week. So during the
Yeah,
week, you have access to me via email. Now, I'll just tell you, like during the weekend, I have
yeah.
two kids, right? So I like to
I
spend
know,
time
I
with them.
understand.
I don't
Yeah.
respond, but between Monday and Friday, yeah, I respond multiple times per day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, that's really it from my side. I mean, it's your situation is a little bit unusual because
Mhm.
when I start working with someone, like usually we are able to build the two under their profile, right? But
Mhm.
it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Like
Yeah.
I think there's a way around it, right? And we figured out that way around it. So
Yeah.
as long as you focus on the things we talked about next week, you should have
Yeah.
a business manager that we can actually start warming up. So we'll talk
Okay.
about the warm up process.
Yeah.
And next week, we'll also talk about building additional Facebook profiles.
Yeah.
So if you want to start watching training videos on that, like how to build with the proxy and stuff, because
Yeah.
you're gonna need a couple of those at least, you know.
So you recommend that that having a proxy is would be useful, right?
So just keep in mind that for whatever we determine today, like it's gonna stay that way. It's not gonna go into
Okay.
proxy or anything. The
Yeah.
proxies will be for additional profiles, and
Okay.
it's the only way to separate this to the new ones, right?
Okay. Which means the proxy will be used on my wife's profile or what?
No, the proxy will be used to create new structures, just like the one we're building right now. So your wife's
Uh,
profile will be used with yours. Like those don't ever go on a proxy, but
okay.
so we suggest creating like profiles with variations of your name,
Okay.
just in case you have shutdowns, then you have where to go. And new profiles usually take a month or two to be warmed up. So
Yeah.
we talk about it early on during the training because by the time 2 months come around, if we need it, it's there, it's ready to go, right? So you
All
better
right. Okay.
like it, and I don't even think we're gonna need it during the 6 months. Because right now Facebook is actually being generous about shutdowns. They're not shutting down a lot of accounts, but that can change. It's
Uh-huh.
election year again. We never know how they're
Yeah.
gonna react.
Sure.
They are very sensitive during elections for obvious reasons, right? They don't want
Okay.
propaganda, right? Like they want to try.
Yeah. 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 I know.
So then you never know. So you want to have those additional profiles just so your business doesn't stop, right? Because imagine we start running a campaign, we start finding a winner, getting traction, and then you get shut
Yeah.
down. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing. But if you have another
Yeah.
profile,
Exactly.
then we can just launch on the other profile, right? What you had
Okay.
when that was winning. So.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
But again, for in terms of like just to recap, this week your focus should be um create a business manager under your wife, add
Mm-hmm.
yourself as a backup admin, continue
Mm-hmm.
posting to your fan page, right?
Yeah.
And then sign up for ClickFunnels, build that
Yeah.
blog, build that privacy. And if you have time, the next step, in my opinion, should be create the second business manager under your wife's name and then add yourself and repeat the process of
Mm-hmm.
putting the fan page under it, posting, and
Okay.
all that.
Yeah. Sure.
So
Okay.
all
Got it.
that will be in writing inside your Google Drive folder. There's another folder that we didn't go over that's called weekly action steps. Um,
Hang on.
two more to the left. Yeah. Now click on your name. So weekly action
Yeah.
steps.
Yeah.
So the coach checklist, I leave
Yeah.
it here so I know what I taught you already. Like it's for
Okay.
myself. But the homework
Okay.
is your file, right? So the homework is if you open it, this is where I'm gonna type like exactly what you need to work on for week one.
Sure.
And the
All
link to
right.
the recording will be right there.
Sure. Okay. Got it.
And
Thank you so
on
much.
week two, there's a new tab, right? Every week, there's going to be a different tab with all the
Sure. Okay.
work.
Got it. Yeah. So I'll just wait for your action steps to be completed later, then I'll follow through.
Yeah, usually like 5 minutes after the call, it's done.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah. All right.
So that's it from my part. If you have any other questions, I mean, I don't mind spending a couple minutes
I
today.
think you've got most of my questions answered regarding the proxies and on which laptop or which location to open the profile and access the Facebook accounts. Those are my main questions that I have.
Okay.
Actually, I highlighted them in a folder here because yeah. So I think I got all the questions. Yeah, these are the three main questions I had, which is
Okay.
proxy setup, Facebook accounts when traveling. Yeah, the part about Facebook access when I'm traveling. Because when I'm traveling, I realize that if I clear my cookies and my browsing history, and then when I travel, I try to log in again. In a different country, I'm not able to access my Facebook account.
What countries, for example?
Like for example, I traveled to Malaysia yesterday, which is just next door to us, our neighboring country. I was there and I couldn't access my Facebook account. It says account
Do
cannot
they
be
have
found.
any? Because I know like China, for example, like people can't access Facebook from there.
China, of course, but for Malaysia, which is just next to us, our neighboring country, and when my browser history has already been cleared, and I try to log in again, they don't allow the access to, they don't allow
Don't
the login
don't.
actually.
Why do you clear your browsing history?
Just to make sure that the tracking and everything it's not there.
Do you really have to? Like, is it?
Well, I don't really have to. It's just a habit of mine that I've been practicing for a long time.
I,
Yeah, so
yeah, I don't think you have to. At least
okay,
like
yeah,
for Facebook, right? Unless you're doing it
yeah,
for a different reason that I don't know about. But for Facebook, you don't have to.
yeah,
So I'm from Brazil and I travel a
yeah,
lot, right? So when I'm there, I work on my Facebook just on my laptop, same laptop that I'm working here, talking to
yeah,
you. I'm
yeah,
I go see my dad there and
yeah.
I'm work from there normally. And
Okay,
Facebook
okay,
does recognize that I'm in Brazil and it does
yeah,
recognize that it's a new IP, but the
yeah,
browser itself, they know that it's the same browser, right?
okay,
You know it's the same browser, just in a different IP, so they know that I'm traveling, right?
okay, got it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
It's okay for me.
usually
It's not
don't
important. Yeah,
I don't
but
have a
it's just a
problem with
practice.
that. Like it doesn't shut me down when I do that.
Sure.
So I wouldn't try not clearing the cookies and
Okay.
see if you can log in.
Sure.
I don't see why they wouldn't allow you to log in. If
Yeah, it was very strange, which is something I found out when I travel, and then so I just use my handphone to access my Facebook account.
yeah, because if that's the case, how often do you travel?
For the past 6 months, once or twice a month.
Yeah, so if it's that often, then it's gonna get to a point that you're gonna have to log into your campaigns.
Yeah,
So
sure. Mm,
then that's the next subject then that we got to talk about would be
yeah,
build those additional profiles under proxies and see if
yeah,
you can open those when you
yeah.
try, right? And
Okay,
then the
got it. No
proxy
problem.
will be logging into, we can get the proxy, try to find a proxy with like Singapore
Yeah.
IPs. That
Okay.
way, when you log in, it doesn't seem like you're in Malaysia. It's gonna seem to Facebook like you're in Singapore.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I mean, I'm alternatively, I think one of the things I'm curious about is about using VPNs.
yeah, so VPNs gives you a different IP as well.
Yeah.
Personally, I've never used VPNs. I've always set up um proxy browsers,
Okay.
right? I mean, ultimately they're doing the same thing, but
Yeah.
I can't like teach you what I don't know, right? So
Sure,
VPNs,
of course, no
I can't
problem.
really recommend that because I don't know how well,
Yeah.
they hold the information. Like, is it gonna
Okay.
leak information
Yeah.
about your location, right? Is that gonna cause you any trouble? I don't know all those details.
Sure, sure.
So you can
Mm-hmm.
try searching the group and see if anybody has ever posted
Mm-hmm.
anything about that.
Okay.
But I recommend proxies, not
All
VPNs.
right. Okay, got it. No problem. I'll do some research and then I'll go to the proxy providers that the course recommend. Then I'll have a look at it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Chief.
Should we book? Should we schedule for next week, because I think your calendar doesn't have the time slots available.
Yeah. So is it safe to schedule the same time for the next like 8 weeks for you? Like every
Yeah, if it's okay with you, we can do the same time, but you just let me know which date is available for the following week, and then I'll go with that.
I would prefer to, because I'm a big routine type of person.
Okay, yeah,
So if we can agree on like, for me right now it's Tuesday 4:40 p.m., right? So if we
yeah,
can
yeah,
agree on every Tuesday, we started at 3:30 p.m. today. So if we
yeah.
can agree that every Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. is gonna be the time, I'll just book the next 8 weeks for you because it's
Okay,
blocked. It's blocked. That time is blocked in my calendar right now. I
okay.
usually do all my calls in the morning, but I open an exception because of your time. But if it's
Thank you so much.
if it's a good time for you, if it's okay, then we'll book this. I'll book this time and I'll add it to my calendar for the next 8 weeks. You just gotta.
Uh, I think that is okay for me. It's all right. If in the event that I need to change certain days, then I'll let you know if it's okay for you.
Yeah, at least like give me at least like like more than 24 hours if you can just let me know. That way I can
Okay.
readjust.
Thank you
And
so much. Okay,
that's fine.
then we will set it as every Tuesday your time at 3:30 p.m.
I'll set the next 8, but again, if you have to change it, just shoot me an email and let me know, and we'll rearrange it to a different.
Yeah, I'll try to avoid it because I understand your schedule. So, and anyway, you have already accommodated me to do it at 3:30 p.m. your time. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. My pleasure. It was very nice meeting you. I
Thank you so much.
I think you're gonna do really well. It's the feeling I have,
Yeah, I hope so.
honestly.
Yeah,
Because you're
yeah,
very organized, you're very methodical, you're not trying to
mm,
rush. Like I only see good
yeah.
things. So yeah, just one thing at a time. And let me know if I
Okay, I
can
will.
anyway. Just shoot me an email.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So we'll just set for every Tuesday your time at 3:30 p.m. for now.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Coach Greg, thank you so much again. You have a great day. Great evening on your side.
Yeah, you too, Chi. Have a great day. Have a great week.
Okay.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
All
you
right.
so much. Bye.
Take care. Bye.